Hello everyone, how you guys doing?
Welcome back to our channel.
¿Cómo están? I hope everybody's doing great, doing fine. We are back with another video, and today's video is gonna be very informative and some way positive video. So this video is about baptism, and we baptized Emma.
Yay.
In our church. Well, not in the one that we go, but that's another story. But you want to start, baby?
Yeah, so we decided to baptize her. And then there's like steps that you have to take before you baptize a child. We're both Catholic. I don't think we ever said that.
Yeah.
But we're both from Catholic religion. Both grew up. We did like baptism, communion, and when we got married, we both did our confirmations because we hadn't done it before. So, obviously, we're going to baptize her in a Catholic church.
Today, we went to a talk. But before that, we wanted to tell you guys that the church that we got married, the priest in there said that we weren't able to do it with him because we needed a new godmother and a new godfather because they weren't active attending Catholic. They are Catholic and they were baptized in the Catholic church, but they weren't actively attending a church, and they are not attached to a church. You have to be registered. Like us, we registered with him, and we give the money percentage of our payments. I don't know how you call that in English, but in Spanish is el diezmo. So because of that, we have to find another church, and I know Victoria was the one that reached out to one of our old-time friends, and she was the one that provided this church that she did with her daughter. And they weren't like asking that much questions, but
so we went to middle school together, and I reached out to her because I remembered that she baptized her daughter, and I was like, how she did that? Because our priest is giving us like a really hard time, and I noticed that godparents that she chose are like similar to like the godparents that we chose. Like we chose friends. So I was like, there has to be a way. Like, how did she do it? So I messaged her, and she told me, luckily for them, they baptized her during COVID times. So they didn't have to go to any classes or anything like that. She just had to provide them with the information of the godparents. So in our case, so she gave me the number. I called the church. And when I called, they, obviously they ask you questions like, so the godparents that you chose, are they married? If they're married, they need to be married through a Catholic church. And if they're not, then if they're single is fine. There's no issue. Yeah, they're single. So she said, okay, that's perfect. Then they asked me, like, how old is the baby? So they told us they do baptisms in this church every second Saturday of every month. So then she said, you guys have to take a class for about an hour the Saturday before that second Saturday, so first Saturday. So then Gene went to the place. He dropped off everything that we needed.
Yeah, so we dropped off the documents, and then today was the day that we completed the talk. It's kind of like un taller. It's like
a workshop.
It's like a workshop or a conference, you can call it, because you're talking and you exchange information. So today we went with Angel and Chanik. That's Emma's godparents, and we will introduce them in the next cut. Just stay tuned or stay in the video. And before we cut this short, this shot, you want to say like what was today, like how you like it?
Yeah, so today basically I just talked to you about what is baptism and why is it important that you have your kids do it. After that, they go like in different topics. So they speak about baptism. They speak about what is the role of parents, when they introduce this, and how you continue to show them like the religion and why it's important to go to church. And then they touch upon the godparents and how is their role also important in like helping us and reminding us to keep taking our kids to church and keep implementing like faith.
And from that part is like our priest, the one that we usually attend church every Sunday. he was right with the sense like, let's find godparents that are actively in the faith of God, and they are going to encourage us to give Emma like the right education, but also to implement the faith of God on Emma. So I believe he was right. He was just very pushy, like in the sense that these days, like in our circle, not a lot of people go to church. I know a lot of people have that faith with God, and I think just to give the benefit of the doubt to those people that are not going to church at the moment, or they're not actively practicing, because you can be home and you can have more faith than the person that's going to church. So sometimes it's, these days now you don't know who is who, and people do things because of a camera, or because of a friend, because of family will think like, no, you do what you like, and you gotta give them opportunity. Maybe in the future they will become, your next priest, and you don't know that.
I also believe, like, when it comes to baptism and stuff, obviously you want to choose somebody that, is gonna help you, like, continue to, take your kids to church and all of that. But also you think about, if God forbid one of us was not there, do we trust these people to take care of our daughter? Like, I understand obviously the whole religious part, because this is a religious act, but I also feel like this is somebody who you really trust that can take care of your kid.
And the baptism, I guess, like today they explained it that you are born as a creature of God, but you are not born as a son of God. So with the baptism is when you become, but that's a whole different church, and we're not gonna bore you with all of that.
Yeah.
So stay tuned, and we're gonna vlog the day off. So hello guys.
No, we already opened it.
It is the day that we are going to have her baptized.
She's growing so fast.
So the church, the mass is gonna be Spanish, for what I have understand, right?
Yeah.
So we just waiting for family. Victoria's parents are already here.
They've been here since like an hour ago.
And the godparents, we're gonna wait for them and interview them to see how they feeling. After the mass, we're gonna just relax and have a little Gotti, all together with the family. So we might show you some of it. It might be some music going on there, so we don't know.
We probably vlog a little bit in the place.
And she look beautiful, baby. You want to show her? Show them.
But she doesn't have her cape on.
Well, Victoria looking professional and nice today. She looking good. I love it, baby.
I love it too, baby.
Mira. Emma.
Nah.
Emma, so she's grabbing the things. Look, we put this on her because you know what happens with the baby when they drink milk. Thank you.
Oh, first compliment of the day.
Hi, say hi. I'm getting baptized today.
So you want to tell them the name of the church here?
Yeah, it's
Church of
Saint Rose of Lima.
Yeah, and we already told you guys what we chose it. So. ¿Cómo está, abuelita?
Ay, no me vengan todavía a poner con
¿Cómo te está? ¿Cómo te está? ¿Cómo se siente que su nieta la van a bautizar hoy? ¿Bien?
Ay, sí, me van a bautizar, mi muchachita de mamá, me van a bautizar.
¿Cómo está, Mario? ¿Todo bien?
Todo bien, todo bien.
¿Se siente bien?
Bien.
Qué bueno. ¿Usted ha ido a esa iglesia?
No, está linda.
¿Todo bien entonces? Feliz que la van a bautizar.
Ay, me van a bautizar, mi muchachita de mamá.
Inside, baby, how you like the church so far? It's good. And the godmother's here. Mario right there, number one. Emma is ready to get Papa. So beautiful. So beautiful. So we wanted to ask you, thank you so much for being
It's my honor.
Emma. We really love you, and we want you to say here, document it.
Okay.
What will be, your main priority to be a godmother in the future? Like, what you gonna focus more,
Okay.
and what you gonna try to transmit to
Okay.
her?
First things first, I want to make sure she's always healthy, that I'm always supporting, Victoria and yourself as well as parents. Anything you guys need, to always be there and to always make sure that, as she gets older, she's able to express herself through art and in whatever she wants, and support her in her education and becoming a beautiful young woman. And that's my biggest thing. And
There you go. You did great. Thank you so much, honey.
Hey, you're welcome.
Eva, yo te bautizo en el nombre del Padre, del Hijo, del Espíritu Santo. Amén. Amén.
Después que se termine el bautismo, we got money inside there. We got $200 for the people for free. I already give some Angel and Steph and Rafa. Okay, baby?
Got it.
Baby, aquí tenemos Jennifer, mi hermanita. Gracias.
Thank you for inviting me.
Ralphie. My name is Ralphie and this is my second drink.
Emma, we are your drunk deals.
Rula.
We got your back. Your first boyfriend gonna get pressed. Oof. Know that.
How do you feel to be
El padrino.
el
padrino
de la película?
I'm gonna offer you something you can't return. Emma, just know
Porta bien.
if you ever want to go to a baseball game, El Padrino.
Free ticket.
Yankee,
Free
she's a
ticket.
Yankee fan. So yo all the Yankee games. Pa conmigo. Season ticket, te lo doy todo para ti. But you're a Mets fan. You're.
Mets fan.
I guess she's gonna be a little confused with that one though.
Dile bien aquí.
Que ella va a estar muy activa esta noche.
Dile esta tarde. Dice, hoy es mi fiesta. Esta es mi fiesta. Su primera fiesta. Claro.
Y ya que nos vemos,
Coge
déjenme
brillo que
joder.
tu mojo llega.
Oye.
Dicen por ahí.
Dice, pues yo me fiesta de
Oye, yo me voy.
Dígale que no, ninguna mi amor. Yo me lo
¿Cómo te
llevo.
sientes?
Dame un traguito aquí, Yamba, para entonar.
Liz,
Yes. Lemonade.
gracias por venir a todos. Gracias por invitarme. Benita, ¿me vas a una cervecita?
A la primera fiesta de Emma.
Mari, una cervecita.
Estamos ahí ensayando aquí mientras
Ah, bueno. That's the good table. You made it.
¿Qué fue?
Put that on YouTube.
Muchacho, vete de ahí.
Cheers, my brothers.
quesadillas. Wow. Hello, everyone.
Hi, it's giving margarita, devil's margarita.
Ooh.
It's giving, I got no cup.
Hi, Gigi.
Ahí, gonna take the americano, man.
Just cheers to this beautiful family that we're introduced to. We are no longer friends.
Yo.
So it's a family.
Oye, como dice Vin Diesel, home, sweet home. Alright, so guys, we are back. Just closing this video. Hope you guys enjoy
The vlogging.
the vlogging of Emma baptism. We have a great time in Yonkers Brewery.
If you haven't checked it out, you guys should check it out.
Yeah, so it was a good, decent, affordable place. So if you want to celebrate your event, and there we leave everything in the comment, their address and their name, so you guys can reach out. I think this was like a great time to spend it with the family and also to celebrate Emma's baptism.
I think I would rate it like a 10. I think we had a lot of fun. You said like every time we do an event or every time we put something together, like everybody and us, we have a good time. So that was one of those times too.
Definitely, like if you have your own religious and celebrating with the baby, that's like a motive of getting everybody together and having a great time. But especially just keep the reproduction of our world going, because it's just a scary time these days. And how we always say,
don't forget to like,
subscribe, comment, and share. Bye.
Alright guys, make sure to tune in to our next video. We go to the Botanical Garden of New York together as a family. Come and look at all the beautiful flowers. We love you.